Hello, YouTubers out there. It's May 19, 2020. And I'm just documenting my, I guess what you call a aviary built into my house. I dedicated a whole back room to the parrots. All the parrots but the cockatiels are open and free to go wherever they want. I bought an extra cage and mounted it outside so they can go outside when it gets warm outside. They can stay out there all day if they want. That's my male African gray Congo named Dusty. He's one of the smartest, well-spoken birds I've ever seen in my life before. And then my Timney gray just took a refuge underneath this cage. He was caught in the wild, so he's not really friendly. But as you can see, I have bamboo all hanging up throughout the house, or throughout the ceiling of this back room here. That was a leak, and I cut the sheetrock out, and I haven't gotten to repair it yet. But if you go over this side, there's another larger cage mounted to the window, and that's for my sulfur-crested cockatoo and all the other birds that want to go out there. My sulfur-crested cockatoo really don't, or he's not aggressive most of the time towards other birds. But if it's a new bird, I have to watch out. He killed a cockatiel about 3 weeks ago, and it just devastated me. He was a new bird to my aviary. But as you see, I have 4 parakeets, 2 male, 2 female, that have free range of this back room. Sometimes they fly in the kitchen. And that is a newer cockatiel. Her name is Angel. And that's Mango. And that is Pinto there. And I open up their cage when I'm around. I butt this cage up against that one to give them a bigger cage. This is my peach front conure, peanut female. That's my male Quaker parrot named Archie. And as you can see, I got bamboo all over the place suspended from the ceiling, and these spiral ropes coming down. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll put birdseed in this half of a piece of bamboo. And this is my boy Archie, or Icky. All my birds, except for 2, were adopted from other people. This is an adopted one. He's over 30 years old, and he stole my heart. He's a great bird. He's a great friend. He hangs out when I do the dishes or when I cook. I cook for them a lot. But I have, there's Edith, the female Quaker. She has no feathers on her chest. She hasn't had feathers in her chest for about 5 or 6 years now. They tried to have a clutch of eggs, and she used the feathers to line her nest with, and she never grew her feathers back. Very nervous bird, though. She is very, very afraid and nervous of everything. Archie, he's a good guy. He is, but he protects her. He's friendly when she's not around. And he doesn't bite me anymore because he knows it's useless. Because it doesn't hurt me. It does hurt, but I don't let him know it. But, as you can see, the parakeet's having fun over there. That's Skeeter and Brenda. Brenda's the white one. I actually named her after the woman who was adopting them out. They might have the eggs in there. I don't think so. I don't think it's big enough, but you never know. Now, speaking about nest, the other female, Susie, and with help with the other parakeets, chewed a corner off this chair. And now, she's inside there with a clutch of eggs. She's laying on eggs right now. One more bird. Oh yeah, this cockatiel. He don't hang out with the rest of cockatiels. He thinks he's a Quaker parrot named Junior. He came from a pair of cockatiels that died about a year and a half ago. Maybe, no, good 2.5 years ago, I guess. And he survived, and he's a survivor. You know, some of his toes are cut off, his wing is broken, but he doesn't fear nothing. He's a badass little bird. And then one more, and this is my sun conure, and this is where they stay above my pantry in the kitchen. The peach front conure and the sun conure, male and female, they live in this little bungalow I made for them. I know, people think I'm nuts. I don't blame you. You have a right to call me an idiot, call me a slob. I'm a single guy, and I let this thing get out of control. It got way out of hand. If I could do it all over again, I would never got parrots. But a friend of mine years ago asked me if I wanted free parrots, and a lot of people just can't turn away free stuff. And well, guess what? These 2 free Quaker parrots turned into all these other parrots. And I'm too old for this. I'm 57 years old now. It's not fun anymore. I mean, it's not, I shouldn't say it's fun anymore, but I see the handwriting on the wall. I can't keep doing this. Main reason why is I have a young man's job. I do commercial HVAC for a living, and that's the only way I can afford to keep this house going. Once I lose that job, I'm going to have to sell the house and move into an apartment, and I can't bring these with me. I'll be totally devastated. These birds are my life. Much so. Here's Georgie right here. We had an accident with him about a week and a half ago. I was leaving my house to go to work, and his head was in the door jamb when I closed the door, and pretty much disabled his eye. He can't see no more. There was blood coming out of his eye, and it was a horrible thing. But all he does is go down there and he attacks my feet all the time. He rarely comes up on the cage. Really annoying. He's caught in the wild, by the way. His band on his arm is like a tubular type instead of a flat band. If I wish I would have known he was caught in the wild. I would have never adopted him, really. Right, Duster? He's a great bird. He's a good guy, Dusty. I got a good deal on these birds. The cockatoo I got for $400 with 2 cages and everything else, the toys and the accessories and stuff. And then Dusty, my African gray, the Congo, for $1,200, I gave a guy, I got a professional grade Roland keyboard with the powered speakers. Nothing that you get at like Best Buy. This thing is a place where you get them at Guitar Center. This is a truly professional electric piano type of thing. And also in the deal was a 9mm handgun, which I sold pretty much right away. So if you figure out how much I paid for Dusty, I probably paid about $400 or $500. Now, being that said, the cost of these African grays now are over $5,000. And I seen Bird Paradise in Burlington charging close to $8,000 for a cockatoo. Not a sulfur crested, it was an umbrella, but you get the point. They're expensive. With this coronavirus and the slowing down the economy, I don't see how they're selling the birds. I mean, birds are on everybody's backlist. They can wait if they want to adopt a bird. This is when you want to get a good deal from people who want to adopt birds out because they can't afford to keep them anymore because of the economy. But anyways, like I said, my birds come and go as they please. Spring and summertime, these windows are open and they can go outside. The African gray picked up some noises that he mimicked from crows outside and mourning doves. He does both of them. Anyway, anybody has any comments, please leave a message if they're positive or at least neutral. If there's something negative, keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. You have nothing better to do but put people down. This is my life. Parrots. I wish I would have started this younger. Adios.